Welcome to this first group work sessions. Do you hear me well? Yes. Hello, everybody. I hope you are all well. Yes. So I can see one face from Evelyn. Karkulinen from Finland. Hello to everyone. So let's take maybe 1-2 minutes for other participants. Let's give them time to join the session. Okay, we are almost 11. Hello, everybody. Hello, colleagues. I hope that you are all well.
Hello.
Who is speaking?
Ouedraogo Cheikh.
Ah, bonjour, monsieur Ouedraogo. Je pense que vous êtes trompé de...
Oui, bonjour.
Vous êtes du Burkina.
Je
Pardon.
Oui, du Burkina, oui.
Oui, bonjour. La séance avec les francophones aura lieu cet après-midi à 14 h.
Oh, c'est à 14 h.
Oui, désolé.
Ok. Mais moi, je viens de recevoir, je viens de recevoir un message qui me dit non, que je suis dans le groupe des anglophones.
Ah bon? Ah, il y a une erreur alors. Non,
Oui.
les anglophones se réunissent là maintenant à 11 h et les francophones, on se réunira cet après-midi à 14 h.
Peut-être vous avez mis
Ok.
la page plafond
Ok,
en
désolé.
Sinon moi, je viens de recevoir ça.
Ah, il y a une erreur alors. Nous allons regarder ça un peu plus
Mais
tard.
comment je fais? Je
Alors à
vais
14 h, heure de Paris.
14 h, heure de Paris.
Oui, parce que là, il n'y a que des anglophones, la séance sera lieu en anglais. Sauf si vous voulez écouter, mais ensuite, vous ne serez pas dans votre groupe. Hello, everyone.
Bon, ok. Ok, il n'y a pas de problème.
Désolée.
Désolé, il n'y a pas de problème. Donc, je vais partir et puis revenir.
D'accord. Hello, everyone.
Merci.
Merci, Mr. Cheikh. So we have one francophone who joined the live session at 11. Yes, maybe we should have specified that the first sessions on the morning, I mean, Paris time, 11 o'clock, is for the Anglophone only, Anglophone group. We are already 10. Yes. So maybe let's wait 2 more minutes because we have now a total of 31 participants, confirmed participants for this course. We have 21 Anglophones participants and 10 Francophones, confirmed participants. So we have decided to group the 21 Anglophone participants into 4 groups. And this is the objective of this meeting, in fact, is to work in groups. And the 10 Francophone will be working into 2 groups. So I can see that Mr. Cheikh is still here with us. Mr. Cheikh is from Burkina. Okay, so we have only 6. Okay, so maybe let's wait 1 more minute before we start, because we should be 21. Yes. If you have any problems with the time zone of this for this meeting, please let us know. No, I think that's fine. What would be good if with your name, if you can add also your country or where you are based. Maybe, okay, let me explain how to do it. You can see your screen, your face. If you click on the three dots at the upper corner of your screen, you can click rename and then add your name. So you can rename your name and add your country. For example, I put Stephanie Late from France. Yes, I can see Afghanistan, Hamad. Christopher from St. Kitts. James from Finland. Alexandra from Greece. Yeah, all welcome to this first live session. Okay, we are almost. Sorry, Yanju?
We start?
Oh, no, okay. We have Katie from Finland. Did you see? Okay, so what would be good is that for next time, if you can be on time, sharp. Okay, you were on time, but I have to say that to the other colleagues. And that we don't have to wait. Okay, so the session will be recorded. Maybe we should start. So welcome to everybody. Let me share my screen. So with Yeonju, we have prepared a PowerPoint presentation. I'm sorry, I'm a little bit lost.
Should we start with the housekeeping, the Zoom functions maybe?
Yeah. Okay, no, I have so many. Okay. Do you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. So welcome to this first virtual group work on this course on using learning assessment data to monitor EDG4 progress. So my name is Stephanie Late. So I think now you know a little bit myself. Today I am facilitating this session with Yeonju. Laura, she's absent for the moment, but she will join us for next session. And we have also Amaranta who is with us, but she has a problem of voice. So I'm going to give the floor to Yeonju for some housekeeping rules for this session.
Yeah, thanks for coming to our first group session today. Before we start, I'll briefly explain about the Zoom functions we'll be using today. So first, please open the chat. You will see the little icon on the bottom of the screen. We'll be using it to communicate with you throughout the session, so please leave it open. And today we'll be using a new function called breakout rooms. We will give you information about it in the chat later on before we split into the groups. And if you have any questions, please ask us through the chat or through the Google Doc. Amaranta just shared the link in the chat, so please have it open as well. And please note that we'll be using the same Zoom link and the same passcode for all the Thursday sessions. And I think that's it. Stephanie, please come in.
Okay, thank you, Yeonju, for those housekeeping rules that are very important for us in order to have an efficient meeting. So, so every Thursday, we will meet in virtual session to work in groups. So I think this is the main focus, and on a group assignment. So there are 2 compulsory group assignments to complete. And in fact, Yonju will give you a little bit more information about that later. Our role as instructors will be also there to provide some overall feedback from the previous session and the progress of the work at the start of the session. It means that every Thursday when we start the session, we'll start by giving you some feedback about progress or responding to general questions as well. And we will also provide some support when you will be in what we call breakout rooms. This is virtual rooms where we'll be working in groups. So with Yonju, we will move to one group to another group. I don't know whether this is your first time with the those breakout rooms or not. But we know that you have different experience with the live session. So that's why we thought that, okay, for this first session, let's experience such type of structure of the live sessions. If you have any question about the organization, the Zoom session, please let us know, because we try to facilitate as much as possible those sessions. Today, we have a specific agenda for this first virtual session, which aims to get to know each other in your group. So I think whether it's Samantha or Yonju will share with you the list of participants by groups. So like that, you can see where you are assigned. We decided not to put all together the colleagues from participants from the same country and same group. We have decided to split in order to benefit from each other and experiences from each other. So I think it's, yeah, so in the group, so Amaranta should just share the groups for the Anglophone. So if you like to check your name. So as I mentioned, we have 31 participants and 6 groups. And for the Anglophones, because you are 21, there will be 4 groups of around 5 to 6 participants. So the aim of this first virtual session, as mentioned, is to know where you are in group, to know how it works when you will be working in groups during those virtual breakout rooms. It will be Amaranta will assign you in your group.
No, Stephanie, sorry, I interrupt you. They will be the ones who they will choose their groups. The groups will be open. There are 4 groups, and because they have already the list, they will be able to choose their group by just clicking the group they have been assigned. It's not going to be automatically, it's going to be manually. They will be the ones that will choose their own groups.
They have to choose. No,
yes.
They can't choose. They have to.
Indeed. Yes.
The group according to the one I signed. Okay.
Yes.
So sorry for that. So please look at the list of groups in the chat. And please check your group where you are. For example, James Anion, if I pronounce well, is in group 1. Group 2. We have Kathy, we have Christopher, Carla, Karen. Group 3, and then group 4. So today you will get each other and you go to your group. And once you are in your group, you have to design to nominate a coordinator and a co-coordinator of this group, because you have to accomplish group assignments. So during 15 minutes around, we are going back to the course structure, the validation requirements, and give you more details about this group work. And so there will be 15 minutes of questions. If you have any questions, you can ask. And we are only, I think now we are, how many people we are now? I don't see. So we should be around 24, 25. So that is okay to manage. So you can raise your questions in 15 minutes. And then, so you will go to your group. You appoint the coordinator and the co-coordinator of your team, and then you will have to accomplish a first group work practice. It won't be assessed, so don't worry, just to practice and to get to know each other. And then this activity should be submitted by the end of the first module, so by Tuesday, 7th of March. But don't worry, we won't assess this activity, just for you to start working all together. Some recap about the structure of the course. So we just launched module 1 yesterday. It was launched by, so Yanju, she sent an opening message with a reminder of tasks to be completed during module 1. Don't worry, Yanju will send us some reminders about what to do. And in this reminder, we also mentioned about attending today's session. So a recap about the validation requirements for this course. So you have to complete 2 online individual assignments. One at the end of module 2, another one at the end of module 3. For the moment, we are in module 1 currently, so there won't be any individual assignment. So I'm not going to talk about this now. But for the course, the entire course, there are 2 group assignments as well to accomplish. Group assignment number 1 also during module 2, and another group assignment during module 3. And part of the validation requirements, we also require you to participate to those group work sessions. If you cannot, please inform us in advance in order to know why and so on. And so in order to obtain the certificate, as we have already mentioned, you need to have a minimum average grade of 12 out of 20. But I think this is something that we have already mentioned during our first live session. So let's focus on the group assignments. As mentioned, there are 3 group assignments to accomplish at the end of module 2 that count for 20%, another one for module 3 that count for also 20%. And yes, it's very important to participate to those group sessions that count for 10%. So it means that every Thursday we are going to see to check the participation. And so the group work session will count for 50% of the overall grade for this course. So now I give the floor to Yeonju about, she's going to give you more details about the structure and the activities of the group assignments.
Yes, so I'll take over the floor. So when you'll be working on the group assignments, as Stephanie has mentioned, you'll have the first assignment in module 2, which will run for 3 weeks. The group assignment is made up of 3 different parts as well. So basically each week you will work on each part. The same rule applies to second assignments, which will run for 4 weeks in module 3. 4 parts, 4 weeks. So using this Thursday sessions, you can start working together with your groups, but you don't have to submit the work the day we meet. You will
Sorry,
still
Yeonju.
have, yeah.
It seems like your mic is very low.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I will remove the earphone and use the computer sound.
Okay, thank you.
Is it better?
Yes, it's better.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Maybe I'll start over then. So when you'll be working on the group assignments, as Stephanie mentioned, you have the first group assignments in module 2, which will run for 3 weeks. And the first group assignment is divided into 3 different parts. So basically each week, you'll be working on each part of the assignment. The same rule applies for the second assignment, which will run for 4 weeks in module 3. 4 parts, 4 weeks. And using this Thursday's meetings, you can start working together with your group, but you don't have to submit the work the day we meet. You will still have 1 week to finish each part. So the Thursday sessions are for you to start working together, and the instructors will be there to answer the question and provide feedbacks. And I think we can go to the next slide. Here's an example of marking criteria for group assignment 1. The assignment will be noted out of 20, and each part, there are specific criteria that we expect for you to focus on. So please read the instructions and the marking criteria carefully before you jump into the assignments. And all the instructions are available on the platform page. You can download them. And the next page. And here's the list of deadlines to submit your work. As I said before, each week, each part, you can submit the work you've done each week for feedback to improve your work, but they're not mandatory. The most important thing is to submit all parts in a single file the last week of each module. So Tuesday, 28 March for the first assignment, and Tuesday, 25th April for the second assignment. And only one person from your group needs to submit on the platform page. And the submission page will be closed after the deadline, I think. But you'll be receiving my messages to inform you, so don't worry. And access the course platform regularly and to keep updated. Do you have anything to add, Stephanie?
Yeah, thank you, Yanshu. So these are group assignments we propose to complete them by weeks, by steps. We are going to give you in our instructions the different steps plus the criteria of assessment. As you mentioned, it's not compulsory to submit every week. You just have to submit the group assignment, the final version with all parts at a certain date. But in order to have some feedback, we recommend you, we suggest you really to submit what you have or ask questions in order to improve your work. For example, if we look at group assignment number 1, the first part that you will start to work next week. Yes, if you submit this first part, we can provide you feedback, constructive feedback, and so on, and you receive that in order to improve the work for the final version of your assignments. So it's look a little bit complicated, a little bit complex, but every week we will explain to you the work to do and what to do. Okay, so do you have any questions so far? You are all very quiet. No? Okay.
Yeah, I have one question. It's Chiara.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes, but there's a lot of echoes.
Can you hear me now?
Yes. Yes, please.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I wanted to ask basically, probably you will explain it later, but the role of the coordinator is to basically put together the inputs of the group and like send basically the assignment by the date. Is this correct? It's just to understand how this work, basically, it has to be a group like kind of work, so the people are supposed to, like, everyone is supposed to work together.
Yes, you're totally right. First thing that all members of the group has to participate in equal manner. And yeah, the course coordinator, the team coordinator his role is to put all together and to submit. And the coordinator is also there in the case the coordinator is not available. But the work should be done by each member. Yes. Did I respond to your question?
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. So do we have other questions? Yeah. Not for the moment. So maybe we can move to the next. So if you have any question, please just raise your hand. We still have time. So next steps. So Chiara, you were anticipating the work. Maybe you are more motivated. So next step, yes, is to go in the breakout rooms. Please check the chat session in order to know in which group you are assigned. Maybe Amaranta can share again the groups with the members of the groups. Or maybe can I ask everybody whether you already found your own group? If you find, just raise your hand. Yeah. Oh, yes. The finger, yes. Alexandra, you find it? Rama from Afghanistan? Did you find your group?
Yes, thank you.
Okay. Christopher? Reza? James? Jacob?
Yes.
Right. I'm sorry if I'm not pronouncing well your name. Kia, did you find your name?
Yeah.
Okay. Katie?
Yes, I have.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. I hope that I have not forgotten someone. Evelyn, I'm sorry. I see your face. But, okay. So now it's time to go in groups if there is no more questions. So in groups, what you have to do is to appoint your coordinator. Today we are only 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12. We are 12 out of 21. So 9 are missing. But still, let's see how it will be working. So please take a little bit of time to know. Yes. To introduce yourself in the group and to, for example, where you are, what are you doing, in which country are you working, and so on. Appoint one team coordinator and the co-coordinator. And please, in the chat, let us know, or when we move to one group to another group, Yonjo and myself will ask you who will be the coordinator. Then there will be what we call a practice group work. Maybe if we can share it in the chat. I'm looking at Yanju, or you can reach the practice group work in the platform.
Mhm.
But I think Yanju, you are going to share this. This work.
I'll share it in the chat directly.
There is only 2 small activities to conduct. This practice is not won't be assessed, but we really recommend you to do it in order, because it's related to module 1, and as well I think it's a good practice in order to submit the answer in the platform and so on. The due date is Tuesday, 7th of March, but if you would like to submit something today, you can submit today. The platform is open. So a reminder about the team coordinator. So he's a member of the group. will ensure the organization and scheduling of the group activities. So we hope that those Thursday sessions will be an opportunity for you really to organize the work and the activities during about the task that needs to be done during the week. And we think that during this group work session, you will have enough time to accomplish what you have to do during the week. So if after the session, okay, at 12:30 Paris time, you don't have finished your activities, it's not a problem. You still have time to submit everything by Tuesday. So just a reminder, yes, the team coordinator will remind his member of the work schedule, the task. Everyone should contribute equally, I have to say. And in terms of, remember, I think it was 10% of the overall grade of the course will be about the participation. And in fact, the team coordinator will receive the maximum of points on this participation, as he has to do a little bit much of work compared to the other colleagues. And if you have any question, please let us know. If you face any issues, we are here also. So Yanshu, do you have any comments to have?
Share the file in the chat,
Yes.
and the groups are open, so you can click on join to go to your groups.
Yes. Okay, so you have to, there's a 3 different screens. There's a one that you can see with my PowerPoint. There's another one about with the name breakout rooms in progress. This is where you can join your group. Then there's a meeting chat where you have the group activity practice instructions, the Word file with instructions. And you just click to download and select it.
Yeah, we see everyone joining.
The groups?
Yep.
Yes.
I am sorry to jump in. I cannot find the.
In which group you are?
You know, the group. I know my group. I just cannot find how to join.
Okay, I'll put you in a group.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Then there's a screen. Do you see the screen breakout rooms or not, Alexandra?
No, I just see the main screen. Oh.
Okay. You don't see the. Do you see the
I assigned you manually. Do you see the? Yeah, she joined. Yeah, she joined the group now.
So, Solly, could you support for me as well? I cannot get into the room. Thank you.
Okay. Who is speaking? Sorry, who is speaking?
It was Chieko, and I signed her to the group.
Okay. Which group?
She was in group 2.
Yes, from Tunisia.
James is in group 1.
Yeah, I can easily join my group, but it appears that only 2 of us are available right now. How do we deal with that issue when most members of the group are not around?
So James, you are 2 in your groups. I think that is fine.
Yeah.
This is Liza speaking. I also don't find the screen where to join the group.
Okay, right.
It's group 3.
Yeah,
Group
I'll
3.
make you
Yes.
to group 3. Yeah.
And then you are all in. Yes, we are lucky. We have at least
2 per group.
Okay.
There'll be coordinator and co-coordinator. Barney, are you joining the groups? Where should I go?
Yes. Yanju, I have a question. Can they hear us or not?
No, they're not here. They're in the groups.
Once they are in the groups, they cannot hear us. Okay.
No, they cannot.
Maybe we can just say to group 2 and 3, maybe to nominate someone.
Okay.
And we ask them to download the how we call it, the Word file.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll be going to group 4 maybe.
Can you go in room in one? Okay. How do we split? 1 and 2? No, 2 they can nominate. They are full.
Yeah, they're full.
3 they can nominate. No.
Yeah.
Maybe you go in room 4. I go in room 1.
Okay.
Okay.
Should I let them choose the coordinator or wait until they meet everyone? Not sure.
No, I would say that when they meet everyone.
Okay.
When everyone and because they are only 2. So
Okay, I'll go to group 4
so
then.
we have James, Wanjira. We have in group 2. We have everybody.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah.
Okay. In group 3, we have 3. In group
3.
2. Okay, we have 14. No, we have 12. No.
Yeah, we do.
Okay, so then you go to group 1 and you go to group 4.
Okay.
And how we come back?
There will
Oh,
be
that's
like
fine.
main session and go to main session.
Okay, okay.
Yeah,
so
there'll
I'm
be
going
button.
to
Yeah.
group 1.
And Amaranta, you can stop recording, I think.